still really trying to test the TTS, but I think it's only using Indonesian payment and doesn't have PayPal or credit or something, because it's very like, I don't want to set it too high. It's just like, this is probably like 3 cents, 30 cents, because I just want someone to test it and see if the webhook work, but it's okay. Okay, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to another Learning Astro on Scrimba till I get a job. We're gonna continue with like I think hopefully the final section of the project, where we're gonna build the blog and dynamic blogs, the components, things like that, and hopefully deploying them. So yeah.
In this challenge, you're going to start to clean up your code a little bit by creating a separate blog.
Hello. Hello and welcome.
Card component. Now, just a reminder, in the last video, we created this entire blog section. But what we want to do is create an individual component for the individual blog cards. And that way we don't have to include all of that code inside the blog section. We can separate that out into its own component. In theory, that also gives us the ability to reference the blog card in other places, not just in the blog section. So we've already created the component for you, blog card.astro, and what you'll need to do is inside of here, you'll need to access the blog property. So we've already defined the interface for you. You'll need to access that property, and then you'll use that to be able to display the blog card itself, and then you'll want to make sure you copy over your styles as well. So if we come back over to our styles, for example, everything inside of blog card, you'll want to copy over. That's basically this entire section, or this entire style. And then you also want to copy over the actual blog card here, and then you'll want to render that, or you'll want to use your blog card component here instead of all of this code, and then pass the blog to the blog card component. Hopefully that gives you enough to work with. Go ahead and pause the video, take on the challenge, and then we'll come back and do it together.
Okay, 1 second. What's the task again? So we want to make the blog card. The blog card is this with the title and the link and etc. I think. So what we want to do is create access the blog prop. So I think what we want to do is to restructure it. Const blog equals Astro props. Is that how it is? Yeah, Astro props. Sorry. Yeah. No. Like that, and then we want to move the blog card. Okay, so how should we do this? So we need to make that accepts the pose, which is okay. Blog section. So I think the pose, it's going to be the same, but we're gonna pass in this pose then as the parameter, and it's already set here with the type of collection entry. Okay, so that means all the post is gonna be changed to blog. Does that work the same or no? Hello. Did you get any intern? I did get interview and still waiting for the good news, hopefully. So yeah, I had an interview last week. So hopefully I could celebrate some good news, but we're getting there, hopefully, yeah. Okay, so should we change the blogs into that? I don't get the collection entry type, so I think I can go to Astro docs collection entry. Is it the what's like the different here? Content collection. You can define a collection from set with the instruction similar. It's gonna be directory of blog post. No, I mean, what is the type? Collection entry type. To provide type safety of content, it automatically infers type from Zotsky. Oh, okay, so okay, it has the same, but does that mean we need to change the variable instead of pose, or can we const blog as pose? Can we do that? I don't know. Yeah, I think you can, but we'll see how that goes. It probably won't. Yes, sir. It's we're doing 2 streams now because and I'm trying Kick as well. So if you have a Kick account, that would be nice if you go there. I still don't know how the sub and everything work, but yeah, hopefully we can somehow monetize that as well. Hopefully. Type collection. Okay, can we do this though? I don't know. Let's assume we can, and I guess we can just grab the style as well for card text. So does it just accept blog as the pose? Because okay, it's probably gonna throw an error because but it's okay. So blog card. So to blog card. Okay. Probably gonna throw an error. Yes. Okay. Expected performance. Okay. So can I just do it like this? But it's not gonna work because that's not defined. Post is not defined. Can we do this blog and then do that? Oh, okay. Button link is not defined. Okay. We need to import button link. Horizontal separate. Okay. Okay. That seems to okay. So the blog still can access the based on the type. So I think this should work, right? Let's check the solution. Your block card is handling the whole post array, but it should represent a single post. How can you adjust the prop and its usage so each block card receives one post instead of full collection? Is it just post the title without the data? I'm not sure. I don't know if it's correct or not. Oh, okay. Okay. Get it. I get it. Okay. So we shouldn't map it here. We should map the block card itself. So probably only this. It's gonna be. Huh? Wait, no, that's not what I want. Okay, wait. Okay, I think I understand. We want to use the map here. So what we want to do is pose.map, and then we can just do the pose like that, and then we can input the block card there, and the blog is just going to be the pose, and inside of the kind of read properties of it. Okay, so inside of here it's actually still gonna be block.data, block.data. Okay, I don't know if this is a correct block. Yes, okay, so it's correct. We should map it using the block card component and separating component.
All right,
Okay,
so I'm going to
thank
start
you.
by copying over all the blog card display stuff. So we'll display the blog card here.
Okay, sorry, I misunderstood the
I'm
task.
also going to copy over the styles. And again, this is basically all of the styles that are defined in here. So we'll copy over that and replace this comment. And the last thing we need to do is actually access that blog, and that's going to be at our props, and then it's going to come from astro.props. All right, and then inside of the blog section, now we just want to replace all of that extra code.
Yeah,
with
okay,
no
so yeah,
blog
it's
card
my bad,
passing
you know,
our
my bad.
blog that we're iterating through. Now we did import this, so we'll make sure to do that. Or actually, we do have the import for blog card already, so that's okay. So in this case, instead of having all that code live inside of here, we can reference this blog card component, pass it the data that it needs, and then it can go and do its thing.
Yes.
And we'll want to make sure that we're passing in the right data. So this is going to be our post.
Yes.
And you could have fixed this in a couple of different ways. This actually probably should have been called post as well, and so we can update.
Okay, yeah, that's why it's a bit confusing.
We
Yeah.
can update all these references to be blog. This is really just a preference, whatever you want it to be. But in this case, we're passing post instead of blog. Now, one of the other things you might have missed that you might have stumbled across is you have to have the import for button
Yes, yes. Thank you.
and any other ones that are referenced.
That works.
The button link. So now that we have that, it looks like that is querying correctly. And we have all of our blog posts showing up. We still have our header, our section header, which is working correctly. Then we have our buttons for the individual articles. You can also double check these links if you hover them, or if we actually just click on one, we can see that this is going to take us to a page that doesn't exist, but that is the page that we want to exist. In the next video, we're going to work on creating the blog landing page, the /blog route, and then we'll work on creating these individual routes.
Nice.
Individual blog posts.
Cool.
In this challenge, you're going to start to clean up your code a little bit by creating a separate blog card component. Now, just a reminder, in the last video, we created this entire blog. In this challenge, you're going to work on creating the blog list page. And this is going to look very, very similar to the blog list section or the blog section that we created in one of the previous videos. But now we're going to put this on a dedicated page. So if we look inside of the code, almost all of this code is going to be reused in this new page that we create. So I'll let you kind of get an idea maybe first first as through this challenge of how you're going to tweak this a little bit to fit the needs of the blog page itself. But the thing you'll need to keep in mind is we need a new page, and keep in mind file-based routing. So that'll be a new Astro component inside of the pages directory, and it should be titled blog, or the name of that file would be blog to match the route of /blog. And then we won't need a CTA, for example, but we will need an H1. So instead of the section header, you can just replace this with H1. So again, you're going to copy most of this over and then tweak this a little bit just to represent our new page. So go ahead and take a second to pause the video, and then we'll come back and do this together.
I wish they have some sort of like a written description of what the task is, because not gonna lie, that was a bit confusing when it's not. Okay, so we should create a new pages called blog.astro. That's gonna be /page, and okay, so each stat. Is it like, let's just copy the exact same to here? But instead of section header, you know, it's just like comment them out, just in case it's blogs. Is it just like that, or is it, so okay, let's just say blog. So okay, so it's just the import that is different, because it's actually not there, but we need to add components. Why does it not have the styling? Um, 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 um. Contact have the styling. Why does it not have the styling? Because I forgot to add the layout. Yes, I know. One second. give me like the. Let me import that. There we go. It has a styling now. Okay, cool. Cause yeah. So. I think that should do it, right? Because yeah, we forgot to wrap the layout. Let's see if it's correct. I might have missed something, but okay, that's correct. Nice.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just copy all of this code, and then inside of
Hello.
the pages directory, again, page or file-based routing, I'm going to create a blog.astro file.
So yeah, I just forgot to put like the layout to wrap the section. Yeah, so let me reload that, even though it's just not working. I don't know why.
In this challenge, you're going to work on creating the blog list page. And so I'm going to go ahead and just copy all of this code. And then inside of the pages directory, again, page or file-based routing, I'm going to create a blog.astro file. And then I'll just go ahead and paste this in. Now, I mentioned we're not going to use the section header, so we can go ahead and get rid of the section header. We don't need to import that. And then I did say that we will reference this heading. We don't need the CTA, so we can get rid of the CTA, but we will reference the heading, and we can just put that inside of an H1, not an HQ. So H1 will represent for this heading, so then we'll close that out. And then additionally, what we'll want to do, since this is a page, we'll want to wrap this in the layout.
In the layout, yes, I remember.
Log. So we need to import this in a second, but let's go ahead and format this. So we'll close out the layout component. All right, so now we need to add the import for the layout component. So we'll import layout from, and then we'll go back a directory into the layouts directory, and then import layout.astro. And then we need to update a couple of these other references. So our section will actually need to go back a directory and then into the components directory. And then we'll do the same thing for the rest of these components as well. So we'll do .. /components, and then a horizontal separator, and then the same thing for the blog card. All right, and then hopefully that will look okay. We'll go ahead and save that. We can use our nav bar to navigate to the /blog page, and we see all that same content showing up. So that is looking basically exactly like we want. Now, one note here is you might kind of question, well, why do we have a difference between the blog section and the entire blog page? One of the differentiators for a blog section is we probably wouldn't want to display all blog posts in this homepage as an example. So in this case, we might only want to show the top 3 or the top 6 or top 10, but not all 100 or 200 or 1,000 blog posts. So that would be one reason we could differentiate between the blog section and the blog page, is the ability to show a certain amount. So you may pass a property to blog section of how many blog posts you would like to show here. This would be an interesting challenge for you to take on outside of the course, an additional one for you to work on and think about. But for now, we have a slight difference between the two where we have the section and the page.
Nice, okay. Now the dynamic pages.
Now that we have our blog list page in place, we can start to create the individual pages for each one of these blog posts. Now, one of the things I want us to think about, though, is what if this blog is really, really big? We have hundreds and hundreds of posts. We don't want to create each one of these pages individually. We want to have something dynamic that can automatically create pages as we create our markdown content. So that's what we're going to do in this video, is create a dynamic route which can look at all of the blog posts that we have inside of our markdown and then generate pages for them appropriately. So what we're going to do is inside of our pages directory, we're going to create a new folder for blog. And then inside of our blog folder, we're going to create another file. And this one's going to look a little weird, but it's going to be called
slug
bracket.astro.
Okay, so a lot of dynamic. Okay. React Next Ajax. I was thinking that you're gonna deep dive into React Next because I want to learn Astro to make landing page / marketing side. Well, I mean, React NX is also good, but I kind of want to try something new. And after doing a lot of reading and a lot of research, Astro is one of the best in terms of website that is mostly for like marketing and content. And I just really want to try something new compared to React. And so yeah, here it is for learning Astro.
Whatever is at this portion of the route. So if we go to /blog/blog-1, this slug variable will be that last part of the post. We'll see this in a little more detail in a second. So to be able to start generating these pages, we need to export a function called getStaticPaths. So let's go ahead and add our front matter in here, and let's stub out this function, export function getStaticPaths. And the responsibility of this function is to return an object that defines all the different pages and the parameters for each page. So in this case, it's going to return an array, and then inside of that array, we're going to have an object for each one of our pages, and it's going to have a property called params. And in this case, we'll take a slug prop, and then we'll have post1 as a string, and then we'll do the same thing a couple more times for 2, 3, etc. So notice that these strings match up with the data that's inside of our blog markdown files, post1, post2, post3. This is hard-coded for now, but we will generate this automatically in a second by querying our content collections like we've done. So let's import get collection from Astro content, and we can use this function to be able to query inside of our getStaticPaths. So inside of here, we'll have our post, and we'll await get collection of post type string blog, just like we've done before. And then now we want to generate this return value based on the post that we have. So what we can do is we can return, and we'll take our post, and we'll map over our post so we get a reference to each one. And then inside of here, what we want to do is return an object for each post. And then it's going to look very similar to what we already saw, where we'll have params. And then in this case, we'll set the slug property to be the post.id. Now, by default, the ID is what we just saw, the title of the file, or the name of the file, post1 in this case. So we'll take the ID and set that to the slug. And then the last thing we can do is also pass props to this, where we can pass in the post itself. All right, I'm going to fix an indent in here. So a couple things we'll need to fix in here. I think we're missing a comma between the params and props. And then since we're using await inside of here, we need to make sure this is an async function as well. So in this case, we've defined this function to return an object for each one of our pages that defines the params, which includes the slug, which is the ID, the name of the file, and then also the props, which is just the post. Now, inside of this component, we want to reference this component, so we can do this down here by defining our props like we've done before. And then we can define our post to be a collection entry of type blog. And then we can import the type of collection entry from Astro constant as well. Now, from here, we can reference our post from astro.props. And then now we can start to render something to the page. So inside of here, we'll want to reference our layout and our section components, just like we've already done. So let's go ahead and use those, and we'll import them in a second. So layout and section. and then we'll make sure to import these above. So import layout from layout Astro like that, and then we'll also import the section component from section.astro. And now we can start to display a basic piece of information about our post. So let's just start with a div and add a class of post to this. And then inside of here, let's do an h1, and we will reference our post.data.
Title.
Now notice we're having to reference our front matter properties on this data property. So that's how we access our title. And then we can close out the h1 and then close out the div. All right, and that should look okay. And it looks like I might have removed my closing front matter. So let's make sure we have that set, okay? And then we can save this, and let's go ahead and navigate to one of these pages. And you can see now that we have the title showing up for blog 1. If we go back to blog and then click on blog 2, we have its title showing up appropriately. So we're able to display
So
the title
this
for
gets
the
static path.
without having to create these pages manually. We can do this dynamically using a dynamic path inside of Astro.
Cool. Okay, that's actually nice, but I'm gonna need to rewatch it if I need to do something.
In this video, we'll go ahead and finish displaying all of the information for a given blog post on these dynamically generated routes. Now inside of here, we've already started to do a little bit. We've got our div with a class of post, and then we have our h1 that is showing here as well. We will go ahead and finish this out for all of the rest of the information that we need. Now again, notice that all the classes are defined, and we'll use those classes as we create the elements for the individual pieces of our blog post. So we'll start with our image tag, and for the source, this is going to be post.data.image. And then we'll set the alt to be the post.data.title. Again, just a reminder that all the pieces of front matter are available on this data object. And then for styling, we can add the class of post image. And then save this. And you can see that the image is showing up here appropriately. So the image is working. And then next we'll have our h1 will actually add a class of post title to this. So post-title. And then we'll move this below the image. And then next we'll have the post date. So we'll put this inside of a p tag with a class of post date. And we will reference the post date with post.data.date. And then we'll close out the paragraph tag. And then lastly, we'll actually want to render the content. So first, let's go ahead and save this to make sure we can see all the things, the image, the title, the date, that all looks good. And now where do we actually get the content for this post? Well, this comes from a special property that you can get from Astro, which grabs the content and transforms it into a component that we can use. So let's just destructure this first, and then we'll talk about where this comes from.
Okay.
This comes from calling the render function on a blog post. And basically this is, you can call render on anything that is markdown. It'll generate an object that has a content property, which is the actual component that we're going to use. And then we can use this component just like any other component that we might have imported, like so. And then we'll want to make sure to import that render function above. So just a quick reminder of how this works. We use the render function and pass it some item that comes from Markdown. It will convert that to basically markup that we can use and then expose or generate an object that has a content property, which is a component we can display. And then lastly, it looks like we're just missing the equals here. So if we save this, we should see all the same content we had before. We had our image, we had our title, our date, and then we also have all of the rendered content for that individual blog post, including bold, including headers, including emojis, etc. And then we could actually go back to the blog page and go to the
But how does it
just
know
to show
that
you
it
this
will
these
render?
dynamically generated pages are showing the appropriate pieces of information from their associated blog post, which is exactly what we want.
Okay, I'm gonna need to read the docs to check.
All right, and this
Let's like, well, how does it know? Is it because it? Okay, let's see. Program type is the render. This includes this one function that used props. Okay, yeah, this is what I want to render. Okay. A function to compile a given entry for rendering this one content, a component used to render documents contents in Astro file. Headings for Astro headings are markdown and remark modify from the object. Render const. So it could just grab it. Okay, I want to see like the blogs
challenge you
itself.
to create the project list page. Now you can see here on the project list page, we have an H1 that says my projects. Then we have a dynamically generated list of all the projects that reads from the content collection for project and then data. Now a lot of the styles and stuff are going to be taken care of for you, even some code to be able to represent these cards. So really what this challenge is to reinforce all the different components that go into creating a page. Now we've already created the page route for you. So we have the projects.astro here. We've already done a bunch of imports to give you kind of all the things that you need. What you want to do is wrap everything in layout and then section components, add an H1 that uses this heading. You want to dynamically render your projects. Now here's the code for each individual product card. So you'll have to do the projects.map and then be able to display them by using the code that's given here. And then make sure in each one of those you use the horizontal separator to give some breathing room between the different projects. Now notice in here we are referencing button links for links to the GitHub URL and the live site URL, and then everything else is basically just kind of regular text. Now again, the styles are given to you already, so you don't have to worry about that. So let's go ahead and pause the video, give this challenge a shot, and then we'll come back and do it together.
Okay, I want to see the pose. So the render function was able to grab every other bit of text and just render them directly. What decides the styling? Is it inside of the select.astro? Because it uses the content right away, right? Is it using the layout um styling maybe? Okay. I think it's using the layout styling here. We have the H1, P, pre. Okay, but that's it. Well, I mean, okay, let's go to blog launch. Yeah, I mean, like, what's dictates this styling? Because what if I want to have like another image between the text? Oh, that means I need to maybe the markdown. Okay, okay. styling is messed up. I think I've misplaced some div, but it's okay.
All right, so hopefully that went okay. We can start by wrapping everything in our layout component. So we'll close that out like this. And then we will open up our section component and close that also. Now inside of here, we can add our H1. And this H1 is going to reference that heading variable. H1, not heading. All right. And then now we want to start to dynamically generate our cards. So to do this, we can open up our curly brackets, and then we can do projects.map. And then for each project, what are we going to display? And in this case, I'm just going to take all of this code and copy and paste it up there. So I'm going to write all the code that we have for this. All right. And then we will display that inside of here. Let's get some of this formatting fixed a bit. So that should look good. And then you'll probably notice that we haven't actually queried our projects. So to do this, we can get our projects from our content collection. So we'll do projects and then await get collection from our projects. Again, these are all individual things that you've already done several times. So hopefully this is looking more or less okay for you. And actually this should be project instead of projects. And the last thing I think we forgot to do is to add the horizontal separator to give some vertical spacing between our projects. So let's come down below this div, and let's now add in the horizontal separator. All right, we can save that, and then we can navigate to our projects tab, and we should see all of our projects showing up. Even have the spacing, the horizontal separator in between them all. And this is already mobile responsive. Again, these designs were generated for you. So if you were to take this and make it wider, you'll see that the layout changes where the image is on the left and the content is on the right, and we can still scroll through these as well. So we're able to view all of our projects on the project page just like we wanted. All right, in this challenge, you're going to create the project list page. Now you can see here on the project list page, we have an H1 that says my projects. Then we have a dynamically generated. Now let's talk about what I would consider to be the most exciting video of this series, which is where we actually deploy this final project. And in this case, we're going to deploy it to Netlify. So the coolest thing for me as a developer is not just being able to build, but then also being able to share the things that I build with the world. So let's talk about how to take our source code from Scrimba and deploy it to Netlify, which is an amazing free option and super easy for you to get started hosting your Astro projects. So the first thing you'll need to do is download the source code from Scrimba. You can right-click in the sidebar on the left and then click download as zip. This will give you a zip file of all of your code, and from there you'll need to create a GitHub repository with that code. This should be something that you've done before, and in this case, this is a screenshot of mine, which is called Scrimba Astro Intro, and you'll want to make sure what you titled this so that you can reference it when importing it into Netlify. Now, again, going back to Netlify, you'll need to sign up for a free account, and this is probably the easiest way for you to start hosting your applications. But the first step is you'll need a free Netlify account, and from there, you'll want to log in. Since I'm referencing a GitHub repository, I'm going to log in with my GitHub credentials here, and then you'll be able to create a new site by clicking Add New Site and then importing an existing project. Now, you can see in here, I've done a lot of different projects as I'm building different pieces of content or testing things, or you can see my personal site is hosted here as well. So we'll click Import an Existing Project, and then you'll be able to connect your GitHub account and then search for the repository that you created. Again, in this case, mine is called Scrimba Astro Intro. Just make sure that you select the right one, the one that you just created. Then you can configure your application. There's not really much we need to change here. The one thing you'll need to make sure to do is update your site name to be something unique. Now, for free, you get a .netlify.app domain, but you can pay for a domain somewhere and set it to your custom domain. That's what I've done with my personal website, jamescupic.com. After you have all those settings set up, you can scroll down to deploy your project. After that starts deploying, you can see a production deploy is running. This is going to run a build on the Netlify servers and try to get all of your assets ready to be hosted.
Do we
Now,
wanna get
details as it's building and deploying.
crazy amount of cloud bill
A set of green checks.
after getting DDoSed on
And then at the
Netlify?
top of this, you'll see a button that says Open Production Deploy, where you could go to the homepage for your new site and site overview and open up your newly deployed site that is available for the world to see. And again, I think this is the most beautiful part of being a developer, not just being able to build things, but being able to build things that we can share with the entire world for everyone to see.
Okay, we're actually done.
Talk about what I would consider. As we wrap up this course, I want to do two different things. I want you to take some time to think about all the amazing things that you've learned and built. Then I want you to think about the next steps of things that you can continue to build and opportunities for you to continue to learn more. So as we look at what we've built so far, we've learned a ton about Astro. We've learned how to create components. We've learned how to do styles. We've learned how to work with data for projects and blog. We've learned how to create dynamic routes for our individual blog posts and how to render that content as well. We've learned a ton about how Astro works, and this is a lot of information that's going to translate regardless of which framework you work on. So I first want you to take a second just to be proud of the work that you've put in and to make it to this point in the course.
Thank you,
Now,
James.
from here, I also want to talk about some next steps or ideas of things that you could build into your site if you wanted to. Now, the first thing is I would highly recommend, and we've talked about this before, customizing the content that's here. So making sure that all of the content that shows up in the blog post, the header, the projects, all of that is personal to you. So that would be number one. And then I've got a few different ideas that I think would be cool to add as well. The first one would be a timeline. I've always thought this is a really cool feature that people have on their websites, which is a timeline of their work experience, basically. And you could design this and make it really as neat as you wanted to. I think another cool idea would be design and build your resume in HTML inside of Astro and have that be a page, so that if people want to see your resume, they could actually go to a page in your site instead of downloading the resume PDF file, or in addition to downloading that PDF. Another one that I think is interesting is a now page. This is something that a friend of mine, Brad Garapi, does on his site. And the now page is basically updated whenever there's changes to his life or to his career. And you can see now that he's updated this in January of 2025 and is saying, hey, I've been at this job for 5 months. This just gives people an idea of where you are at this point and maybe some of the major changes in your life and career. Another really interesting page that people add to their websites pretty often is a uses page. I have one of these. And this is a place for you to show the tech that you use. A lot of us are proud of our tech setups, our desks, our monitors, our computers, all those things, and people often have questions about what people are using. So that's another cool idea to add as well. Now, a couple of Astro topics that I think would be really interesting. One is
Yeah,
the
they don't
idea of
really
architecture
go
and
through
development
this. I
in
thought it
Astro.
would
But this
be.
combined with integrations in Astro allows you to use frameworks like React or Svelte or Vue or Solid to add additional functionality into your applications. Now, so far in Astro, all the JavaScript was only executed on the server, not in the actual browser. So if you wanted to run JavaScript in the browser, you could add a script tag, or you could integrate with a framework like React. So this could really open up an infinite amount of
I
possibilities
thought
of ideas
the
that you can use in
course would
Astro.
have
One idea in particular that comes to
this,
mind
but
is
again, the
using
title is
search
Intro
for
to
blog posts
Astro.
and or your project. So if you imagine you get a bunch of blog posts on your site, how do you let people search through your blog post for a given keyword, for example? I think that would be a great exercise to go through. Now, another page that we've already created that I think could use some work is the contact page. This is incredibly basic. And I think one of the things that would be really cool is to actually integrate this by letting people send you an email from a contact form inside of this page. Now, to do that, you actually have to learn a lot more about Astro. You'll have to learn about Astro on the server, and you have to learn about creating API endpoints, and then you have to figure out how to integrate with some sort of mail service to actually send that email. And that's a pretty big challenge, but I think it's something that you're up for if you continue to work with and learn more about Astro and how all this stuff works. So all in all, I just wanted to give you some ideas of things that you could do next steps, and then also take the time to just appreciate all the work that you've put into this course to get to this point now.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean it's intro, by the way, so the reason I'm doing this because I signed up for I accidentally clicked on the like, oh, become Scrimba ambassador, and I'm like, oops. Damn, okay.
Well, my good friend, you have a certificate coming your way.
So
Now, I
why
hope
not?
you use this certificate wisely. And by that, I mean, for example, link to it in your resume or add it to your portfolio. Consider also adding it to your LinkedIn profile and even writing a post about it. Now, whatever you do, I would anyway love to connect with you on LinkedIn. So if you'll click on this image right here and then click on the connect button, then I will surely accept your request so that I can follow your career progress. And if you by any chance do like Javara here and share your certificate on LinkedIn, I'll be sure to give it a like and a comment. So click on this image right here, connect with me, get your certificate, and turn it into an asset that'll help you in your career. Best of luck, and I hope to see you soon.
Yay, okay, at least we have some. I did complete the mandatory. What do you mean? Ah, okay.
In this challenge, you're going to work on creating the on and think about, but for now, we have a slight difference between the two where we have the section and the page. Now that we have our blog list page in place, we can start to create the individual page.
Why doesn't it check? I complete everything. Why this is not?
The blog list page. Now this is going to look very, very similar to the page. Is the ability to show a certain amount, so you may pass a property to blog section of how many blog posts you would like to show here. This would be an interesting challenge for you to take on outside of the course, an additional one for you to work on and think about. But for now, we have a slight difference between the two where we have the section and the page.
I did. I finished this. Why was it not?
Now that we have our blog list page in place.
So okay, let's refresh it so that it could work. I hope it's not just what?
Well, my good friend, you have a certificate. Click on this image right here, connect with me, get your certificate, and turn it into an asset that'll help you in your career. Best of luck, and I hope to see you soon.
Do I really have to? Yay! Okay, how do we claim it? Export to PDF? Yes, sir. Okay, nice. Well, I mean, it is only 2 hours, but I spent like 3 days doing it, so that's pretty nice. Cool. Oh, I love that. Okay, so is there any other Astro one? I don't think so. I don't think they have the okay. Is there any other clean code. Yeah.
Hi there, and welcome to the Front-End Developer Career Path, a course that has turned countless people from all over the world into professional developers working in the industry. Now, their success should not come as a surprise, because every day there are billions of people who use JavaScript-powered apps, as essentially all web apps utilize JavaScript. However, the number of people who understand JavaScript are in
I
the
thought it would
millions.
be more, but I guess
If you
we
look
have
at
to
this
figure
on
out
the right-hand
on
side,
ourselves.
you have the superpower of JavaScript. Now, this course has been created by us at Scrimba in collaboration with the experts over at Mozilla MDN. They have created an industry-vetted, up-to-date curriculum that outlines the essential skills and practices you need in order to become a successful front-end developer. And as Mozilla MDN is perhaps the #1 authority on this subject, we are super proud that they chose Scrimba as their recommended learning partner for obtaining the skills in their curriculum core. Now, you'll find that this curriculum balances between the timeless and neutral web standards you need to know through the entirety of your career as a developer and the more modern tools that give you immediate employability. For the web standards, we cover things like HTML and CSS, core JavaScript, accessibility, best practices, and a lot more. As for the employability details of getting your field, that taught me the importance of knowing how to code if you are to build products that solve real-world problems. So I went to a free, peer-to-peer driven coding bootcamp and learned to code, mostly through using online resources. This gave me the opportunity to work as a front-end developer at a software-as-a-service company called Seneta until I started Scrimba with my co-founders, and there I've been ever since, doing both teaching, developing, marketing, and everything else that a startup requires. So having taken the journey from non-technical to developer, I am stoked that you have chosen Scrimba to do the same thing. You are about to embark on a life-changing journey. It is going to be a lot of fun, so let's just dive into it.
Let's make a cake.
Hey there, my name is Tom Chan, and you'll be hearing from me more as you...
Okay, so the Astro is done. Astro is finished. So what else can we explore? So, okay, we're practically done here. So I think what we can do... Yes, I don't know what else to do, because I thought it would go into a lot more stuff, but I guess we just go through the docs again. We already know the file was routing, the pages, okay, the thing is, Markdown. I want to check the final file, if that's possible. I really wish I have more regarding Vue or Astro, but maybe we can continue this, the advanced JavaScript one, since we have like the pro until like next month anyways. So I think that's nice. Or like CSS maybe. To bring multilingual content support. So I want to make the website in both Bahasa Indonesia and English. So I think this is very okay. So we need to make organize the content folders. It's okay. Localize. So it's going to be like get relative locale. Log. I think I prefer the nano.com/en or slash the fr compared to making it a subdomain, or is it kind of configured to that anyways? Because they will be compiled with scope in final output. While we recommend scope styles, we may eventually find a validation to write global on scope CSS. Is global, okay. What about Tailwind? In Astro, you use the Astro Tailwind command for catchment to install the official Tailwind plugin. Then import in global, but then do we want to use Tailwind? I think we can use Tailwind. Says stylus through feed. Okay. So Okay, so we're definitely going to be using the internationalization. Um, okay, so I guess it should be okay. I just need to probably try and make it the right way with the Kazumi project. Kind of provides information button called island works by rendering the majority of your page to facilitate HTML with smaller islands of JavaScript added when interactivity or personalization need is needed. Let's see. It's pretty egg. Client islands interactive JavaScript component is hydrated separately from the rest, while separate island is a component that server renders in dynamic content. Okay, so it can actually be dynamic, right? Okay. We already did this with let 35. So yeah, we already done this. So I think this one is gonna be expensive, is it? Okay, they have Astro DB, because for okay. Okay, yeah, no. No. Bro, I can't. Not right now, at least. But it's pretty straightforward. The components, the thing, I can understand why this is really focuses on content compared to full stack stuff, but yeah, I really don't mind. I think there is Z. Okay, Astro extension. There is. I think we already do that. TypeScript. Import TSX. Include and exclude environment. Dozens for TypeScript. Build with AI. AI-powered editors are agentic. Okay, so we can actually use this context files. .txt, file contains bulldogs, and then format consumption. These are static files. Streamline markdown format. Some editors can auto discover these files we provide. Okay, we're definitely gonna add this when we use them. Easy to parse version of Astro's content. There are large files that will use a lot of tokens if used directly in context and will need to be updated regularly to stay current. They are best to use a fallback and the editor does not have access to the latest information. The MCP server provides, okay, so they have an MCP for Astro. You can ensure your AI tools have current Astro knowledge through the Astro Docs MCP. Real-time access to the latest documentation, helping AI tools avoid outdated recommendation and ensuring they understand current best practices. So they have MCPs, they have LLMs with TXT, so that's good. Codex, cursor. Let's see how we can decide it to cursor if you want. And Gemini CLI as well. Gemini CLI command line tools. Raycast, open code. Open code, okay. I think let's try using open code to build this. Or GitHub, I don't know. Usage. Once configured, you can add your AI tools control with Astro and will retrieve information directly from the list logs. Coding engines will be able to consult the latest documentation or perform coding tasks and will be able to accurately answer. Oh, okay. Astro template, or okay, let's see if they have a template for like okay, anything free? Okay, everything is paid. Okay, anything free, please? For landing pages, yes. Do they have for anything? Is there? Can we just yeah? Few results. Page, Astro Starter Pro, Spaceship Project Port. Oh, this has 3JS embedded, so can we see a live demo? Oh, okay, cool. So, okay. That's cool. I like that. Oh my god, this is cool. I like it. So, yeah, okay. It does have, oh, that is actually pretty, I don't want to. I want to see the source code, or at least like, uh, how can we use the theme? Oh, okay, get started. Oh, okay, it is on GitHub. Okay, nice. Thank you, Theo, for making this. It's awesome. Sorry, Sijat. Sorry, the name is Theo. And it's last month only, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so how did he do the okay, it has internationalization. Let's just hope we can use this as the training data styles. Oh, it uses Tailwind, I would assume. Yes, is it? Oh no, it's using normal CSS. Wow, okay. Oh, but he has imported some script for the GSAP. Okay, we can use GSAP. Oh, okay. Yeah. Then we'll use GSAP then. Okay, pretty neat, pretty cool. Okay, so it's definitely possible to have GSAP here.
Hey folks, so today we're going to be covering installation, the necessary step before all of the fun animation stuff can start. We provide a few different installation options. This isn't because it's complicated to install GSAP, it's just because there are a bunch of different tools and frameworks out there that all have different requirements. We split this video up into chapters, so if you know what you're looking for, like NPM for example, just jump right ahead to that spot. If you're not sure how to get started, just stick with me and we'll run through it all together. Oh, and if you're here because you're running into build errors or something isn't working, don't you worry, we've got your back. If this video doesn't help, just pop over to the forums and we'll give you a hand over there. So before we get started, it's important to note that GSAP's comprised of a bunch of different files. We can see how it's split up by looking at the overview on the main docs page. So this section here is the core GSAP library. For most people, this is the only file that they'll ever need. It contains everything that you need to make performant, browser-friendly animation. Then we've got some plugins and easers that allow you to add extra functionality, stuff like controlling animations with scroll, dragging, text animation, or maybe even morphing SVG paths. We even have a React package, which I'll cover in a bit. Are you going to help us, Bub? That's nice. Cool.
Okay, then we're definitely gonna read more regarding GSAP and Astro. Okay, it has LLMs.txt, so it's good. Okay, never mind. It's not that. I thought it would be the whole thing. But yeah, definitely gonna learn in GSAP. So I think after this, I'm gonna try to learn GSAP for all the smooth and transition animation, so that it could be nice. Or I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But that's it for this afternoon, this evening. I hope everyone have a great day. And yeah, we finished it. I think the next step is just to start building it after I design it. So yeah, let's just hope it works. And Astro has MCP and LM60, so using coding agent wouldn't be a problem. Asking for like the latest docs should be easier, even though yeah, that's nice. Okay, then I hope everyone have a great day, and yeah, I'll see you on another learning Astro or learning something else, because why not? Until we